And welcome back. This is News Talk. Our guest this morning is Diane Stancato, the Executive Director of the YWCA of the Mohawk Valley. Thanks for still coming in on all this stuff that we're seeing around the area.
It's craziness.
And the country.
Yes.
And I know you have some cancellations as well, right?
We do. We have postponed, not canceled. Salute to Outstanding Women, which was scheduled for April, is now postponed to September 17th. We wanted to be sure to consider the safety and the health of all of our community, our staff, and certainly those 8 wonderful women that we're honoring and their families. Wanted to make sure everybody could come out for this event. So erring on the side of caution, we postponed that. And we also postponed our big reveal where we announce who they are, these magical, mysterious, outstanding women. So that'll be sometime in August, or sooner, as soon as we can gather again safely. Right?
And are tickets already sold? Did they just keep them?
No, we haven't. Fortunately for us, I wish I could say that for my other nonprofit friends. We had not opened ticket sales yet. So that's why we made the decision early. We thought, well, why would we go through all that? Yeah, and why would anybody want to?
So we'll get the word out when they do go on sale.
Yes, thank you.
For
That'd
August
be great.
or September, right?
Yes, September 17th,
Oh,
yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
And let's talk about some of the programs that the YW offers. I know sadly we had a case of domestic violence earlier this week.
Right.
What kind of programs are out there for folks who may need that help?
Well, I'd like to focus on our support area for this conversation. Coming forward, and I've had a lot of questions about the families of victims. So Heather lost her life sadly this week. Chantel a month ago in our community. 2 young women, people love them, family, friends, they have children. It's devastating to those left behind. And we offer services to the families and to the friends and to people who really are struggling with this. And I don't think that the community really knows that we, our support, our therapy, it's available to families as well.
That's good to
know. So they can call our hotline. That's the way to come through. They can talk to an advocate about what we offer and what they need, and certainly give them information and get them some help. And also talking about reaching out to the women in our community to say, you are not alone. We are here to help you. And if you are in a situation where you're afraid, call us. Or even if you've had, for instance, this was kind of strange, Gary, because usually violence escalates in the 3 months of leaving, right? So getting a stay away order, moving out, child custody. That's when it escalates often. This was almost a year. So, but as I understand, there was some things going on. There's red flags. There almost always are red flags. So reach out even if you aren't in the relationship now, even if you're broken up and you need help, because we have a safety plan, 7 pages of a safety plan, and try to get you in a safe space. So you're not alone. We're here to help.
And that safety plan, can you go into that a little bit, the 7?
So the first thing an advocate's going to ask you is, are you safe right now? And do you have a safe place to live, right? So how can we help you sort this out? Children, are your children safe? Is there violence in the home? So they go through a whole list of checks to say, okay, where does this escalate to? And also, we have the shelters. So if you're in immediate danger, we can get you into a safe space.
And what do you say to maybe women or even men who are in difficult situations to come forward because they may fear the situation they are in will get worse?
There's so much fear, and there's so much involved in domestic violence, and on the victim side, a lot of it's fear. You're afraid to leave because you're afraid of what's on the other side of that, and you're afraid of your abuser. So you live in this state of extreme anxiety and fear. And what we hear from survivors, from victims who become survivors who've left the situation, it's very difficult. 7 to 9 times it takes to leave an abuser. On the other side of that is health and freedom, right? It's an ability to live your life and be safe. So if you can come through our doors, let us help you make that step to having that peace.
And how about family members who notice something's wrong?
And yes, exactly. I'm glad you asked me that question. That's another thing that I don't think the community is aware of. As a family member or a loved one, you can also call our hotline. And you can say, I'm concerned about my sister, my mom, my friend. And And we'll talk you through that. And what are the warning signs? What should you do? How would you talk to this victim to try to convince her to call us, right? Call with her. And it might help. You never know.
And which number should they call?
It is 797, I got it right here,
Okay,
because I
good.
knew you were going to ask me and I didn't want to get it wrong. 797-7740 is the hotline in Oneida County. Herkimer County is 866-4120.
Beautiful. And we'll have all that information for you on our website.
Thank you.
Just click on this News Talk after the show.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks again.
Stay safe
Well, you too.
with that coronavirus.
Yes.
And stay with us. We're back with more right after this.